What's up everybody? Welcome back to The Elevator Life, your #1 resource for entrepreneurship in China. Today we're addressing Craig from Australia's question about the import market in China and what's going on here. And there's been a lot of changes to this consumer market, this consumer landscape the past 10-20 years, and today especially.
Well, yeah, when we got here 4 years ago, there was a heavy focus on luxury. Luxury. There was articles about how big this market, I think there was like 50% of all luxury goods are going to be bought here, something like that. Louis Vuitton, your Gucci's, your Ferraris, your Lamborghinis, all that stuff, right?
The most exclusive, expensive stuff.
Yeah, people were going on spending sprees like it was crazy because, you know, it was an immature market.
Yeah, of course.
But that's seen a lot of changes.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where it was even, 4 years ago. And then with the government policy, the change with Xi Jinping now coming to power and his policy about anti-extravagance by the government and asking for consumers to calm down, don't keep up these spending habits, you've seen a lot of the luxury top-end goods and brands take a dive from last year and this year, and kind of a rise in the middle class consumers, a much bigger market share, mind you, of who are kind of really driving the new import market.
Well, yeah, and so what does that mean for people?
Yeah,
people like us. In the wine industry, he talked about a little bit about the government expenses, right? Obviously, the government officials, hopefully not out there buying Ferraris or anything like that. But in the wine industry, which is a great example, which is a premium market, it was very uneducated, and you saw a lot of people coming here and making a lot of money selling premium goods that weren't premium.
Yeah.
And that's a perfect representation of a very uneducated, immature market with a lot of spending power.
Yeah,
okay, which isn't good for most people that are selling value-driven goods, like great wine at great prices, or great fashion, great clothes at great prices. Okay, maybe not a Louis Vuitton, but a designer brand from France or something like that.
Yeah, of course. What we're touching on is that those premium products and maybe stuff people were saying were premium, there's no real value warranting their price. It was maybe low-end products that people had good connections, or maybe Guangxi here, they knew some government people where they could charge premium prices, and that business model has started to disappear here in China. And the market that those people doing those businesses are really hurting. A lot have disappeared, but that means more doors have opened for people bringing in true value products where maybe it is a high-end product, but it is a high-end product because of what's gone into it, the work that's gone into it, and therefore the price is warranted.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of those guys in the business, like I said, just gone.
Just from last year to this year in wine, it's just a lot of people we knew importing wine based on their connections are no longer here today, and it's unfortunate. But again, they made a lot of money the past 15 years, but that business model is up and gone, here today for the most part.
Well, it was really hard to grow brands too, because people weren't educated enough to know, oh, this brand or this brand. It was just, okay, what's the most expensive? Give me that one. Yeah. Another sign of the growing...
We've heard people say that.
What's a growing sign of the maturity in this market is people are buying things from Amazon a lot. Amazon is growing.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
People are using Kickstarter here in China.
Yeah.
The education in this market is exciting, and like you said, you'll hear people go, "Oh no, the economy is slowing down."
Yeah.
That kind of makes me laugh. It's like, yeah, those numbers might be slowing down, but let's look behind the scene. Let's open the door and see really what's going on. Yeah, those numbers of the big goods that meant a lot of money, those are slowing down. But the middle class here is slowly growing, and their education is growing, and they're purchasing goods from businesses and importers that aren't necessarily your Louis Vuitton and your Gucci.
Yeah.
And that's very exciting.
Yeah, that is because it's not your, like you said earlier, it's not your Lamborghini purchases. It's not your Rolls Royce. It's not Chateau Margaux purchases that are going through the roof. It's maybe the mid-level French brands, or maybe the mid-level cars that their sales are steadily going up, and they're still increasing. So that just shows, there's a much bigger pool and a lot more consumers who are accessing these, again, we killed the term, but value-driven, high-quality goods that people are really trying to access. And I think it's just so exciting because more and more consumers are opening their minds to what is value, why is this, they're trying to understand the process of why they would want an imported product or a consumer product that isn't name brand.
And yeah, and they're more open to, hey, do you like this product? I like the look of it. Instead of, oh, too cheap. Yeah, I don't like that. And so over the next few years, 5 to 10 years, you're going to see a lot of opportunity for e-commerce brands, lower mid-level brands, from a lot of entrepreneurs have access to this market and can really take advantage and build some sales here.
Yeah.
We've seen even people that we know are running e-commerce stores start to enter this market and start to see, okay, are we seeing sales or not? And that is super exciting, especially for our audience. A lot of entrepreneurs like us, a lot of importers that are looking, what does this mean for my business? I run a business in Australia. I run a business in the US. Is China a possible market for me? Well, yeah, it is becoming increasingly increasingly better in place to look, and that's exciting.
Yeah, we're even trying to see if we can get some sales in this market with our watches. And again, just to bring it full circle, what it means is this is becoming a more level playing field. You know, if you have a good product and you have a good market strategy and trying to enter China, then there's going to be more doors open for you than were closed in the past, and that's just awesome for everybody who's trying to get into business here.
Okay, the next question everyone asks is, how do we do it? Well, the fact is, China is a big market. Obviously, there's a lot of different ways to go about it. It can't be answered in a 5 to 10 minute episode, but that is what we discuss heavily with all of our members in Enter China. There's a lot of opportunity here, like we said, and we love helping everyone with, can I do this? Can I not do this? Can I not do this? So check out our free ebook at enterchina.co and shoot us any questions if you have any to our emails.
Yeah, we love answering them, so hoping for more and hopefully hear from you soon.
All right, guys, kick some butt this week.
Cheers, everyone.